Hey ladies, I'm coming to you with a swap project. I'm so excited it's finished. I am doing a swap with Chandi, who is alizaicrafts here on YouTube. Hey girl, and I highly doubt she's gonna cheat and watch. But just in case if she does anything like I do, she may watch. So anywho, I am going to show you, we did a loaded policy envelope swap. Chandi had reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to do a swap with her, and it was going to be a loaded policy envelope. So duh, of course I said yes, and I had a blast. So the only rule with this was that we are to make nothing, we are not to add anything extra, only what is in this loaded policy envelope. So when it gets shipped, there's no extras, except for if we wanted to add something handmade. That was the only thing she said okay to do. And she made sure to tell me again and again, nothing extra. So I'm going to add something extra that's handmade. I'm going to listen to her rules. I'm going to behave. And so this is going to be, I'm going to show you this, but then I'm going to show you really quick a few of the things that I used. So I went ahead and I purchased this big old Mama Jamma punch. And this is from Joann's. It's a $25 punch. We all know I didn't pay that. And I used a coupon, and on top of that I had a gift card. So I was always tempted to get this punch, but I was like, oh, do I really want it? Here's the actual sizes. And I was like, it's kind of cute. Let me go ahead and give it a whirl. So I got this big old punch, and back here it's an eyelet setter. So it sets the eyelets on the tags. So it comes with eyelets, but then I purchased some more as well. So I was really excited about trying this out, and I actually like it. I can't complain. So I used this punch, and I used this paper line, which is the Chandi Retro paper line. I really loved using this paper. It is so stinking cute. And the cool thing that was different about this paper pad as opposed to the other ones is I loved this page right here. You see all of those? Those are all tags that are cut aparts. I really loved that idea. I thought that was so genius. So you're going to see how I used these tags as well into my project. And this big Mama Jamma bow that you see right here is a die that I used that I got from Ali. So it's a stitched layered die. So these two are stitched, but these ones are not stitched. And these all nest inside of one another. Okay, so these are from Ali. I wanted to I loved that it was a big bow. And I do have like a big one from, what you call it? I don't remember the name brand of her name brand. But it's a different style bow. But I also have that, and it's not stitched. So I went ahead and created this loaded policy envelope that is kind of ridiculously huge, right? But I had to fit as much as I could, so we couldn't send anything extra. So I used the 12 by 12 tutorial that I posted, and I used the 8.5 by 11 policy envelope on top. This is adhered only in the middle, this policy envelope, because if you're going to layer like a policy envelope on top of this and then keep layering them, and if you lay them flat, look at where my thumb is right here, and look at this right here. I'm pushing it down and I can't even get it to go down. I can't, because I have it so loaded. Had I adhered this envelope all the way to the very end, all the way flush, I would have not been able to stick anything in there but one flat item, because it would have just limited that. So I already knew that I was going to only be able to adhere the middle part of it so that I would have this type of give. So on both sides, you're going to see that it's open right here, and that was intentionally done so that I could load as much as I wanted to in this top part and not confine it by laying super flat. I hope that made sense. Okay, so this right here, I went ahead and lined the envelopes with the gold leafing pin that my friend Nurse Tara, she does all the time. This is something she's been doing, so I wanted to go ahead and layer and also do that. Here's this big beautiful bow, and I shimmered the heck out of it all of the bows. And when I created these bows, I did this one bow and I stapled it with the miniature punch or stapler from Tim Holtz. And then I did this one, so I did 4 of them and I stapled. Instead of gluing, I stapled all of them. And then I stapled all of them together, all 4 of these together. Then I adhered this one layer on top of here, put it on there, and then when I needed to add this on top of this, then I went ahead and added hot glue. So right here is a banner that I have that's layered underneath the bow. And this right here was from Allie. The reason why I didn't add like a bunch of, I could have added all kinds of different things on here is because I didn't want it to be over busy. Because I have so much going on up here, I didn't want this to be carried away. And it was tough for me because I wanted to add all kinds of stuff. And I will later on other items. And then right here, here is a tag, one of the tags. So on this 8.5 by 11 policy envelope, I went ahead and I put this tag on top of there. I put this gold doily on top of the tag. Then I layered the bow on top of that. This was layered at the very end as well. So that's kind of how the layers look. Okay. So starting with the first policy envelope, these are the super cute little tags. Let's see. I feel like something's gonna fall out. It's so big, ladies. I'm so sorry. It's kind of hard to hold and show you. So what I did is I grabbed a really pretty glittered, my arm's in the way, taken away from the light. Let me move that. One of those thickers. And I put that on here. And you see how it has the little eyelets on here? And it makes cute dies. I mean, cute tags. And then I added, so I put her initial on there. Then these right here are the resin pieces that I got from downtown LA. Super cute, right? So I just added those and I put this on the fatter tag because I thought that would be really cute. And then I have it tied on with this really pretty purple baker's twine. Okay, so let's go ahead and unload the first one. All right. So here is the first one, which are all different die cuts. So I thought that was really cute. So these right here is what makes this pretty cute flower, and this is with glitter paper. And I've just put a little resin in the back. I used a lot of Allie dies. So, and that's layering butterfly. This right here is the light bulb that layers on top of each other. These right here are cute little envelopes with inserts. So this is one of the first one, which are die cuts. Then I added these right here, which are just, these are the little envelopes that are from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, the little envelopes from Hobby Lobby. And then I have, these are from Hobby Lobby as well. These are just the craft paper envelopes that are even smaller. And then the little envelope that's in here, the little envelope die that's in here is from Allie. And it makes these cute ones. So I wanted to add these in here so she could see. Okay, there we go. How adorable is this, right? So it makes this super cute little envelope. I just fussy cut this out of one of the papers I was working on using. I think it was part of the unicorn one. So I just fussy cut those out, and I just stacked them on each other. And then here is just the cute little, oh gosh, there we go. Right here. And it just goes inside. Really cute, right? So I did another one right here, and I just put the one on there. These are not adhered to one another, so you could write a little something on there, put it in here, do whatever it is that you want. But I went ahead and put those, and I just added them under this clip right here. I didn't want them to be under the clip. So I just have those layered in there like that. Okay. And then I just went ahead and repackaged. These down a little bit. Repackaged these right here, which are just cute little unicorn They're buttons, but there's no shanks on them, but they're part of that. And then here's a couple more of the little diamonds that I fussy cutted, and then a super cute little Pegasus. So cute. So I added it on there, and I made sure not to add too much adhesive so that she's not going to keep these right here attached, but she could at least pop this off and reuse that, because that's exactly what I would do. And then that. Then this is what I had on, I had it tied onto this shaker tag. Okay, so it's an acetate little shaker tag, and that's what these are hanging off of. So this right here is the first pocket. And yeah, there's nothing in there. Now, going into the second pocket. So let's push this up here. Okay, so you see how it's just like crazy full of stuff. So right here is, let me take this clip out. I created this clip. I used one of these fat clips that you can get at Michael's. And that's how it's done in the back. And I just made I finally got the Holtz Rosette die. Love that die. Love it. It comes with the 3 different rosettes on it, and I love that you just have to swipe it through one time and it makes a complete rosette. You don't have to run it through 15 times. So I love it. And so I made that out of the same paper, and I just added this, this green one as well on here. And then I just had this tucked underneath it, which is a unicorn, and it's made from clay. And I ordered this online. And I have this on here. So it's clipped on here so she could use this in another project. So stinking cute. Alright. Then I went ahead and purchased this pen. And this was purchased from Target, I believe. They have this brand. And I love it. I'm going to go back and get one of these for myself as well. But it has all these different colors inside of it. And I thought it was so cute. So you know I had to create a dangle using all of these super pretty colors that are in the pen. So you'll see I have a glass blue star there. This one's green, pink with blue, purple, a yellow bead cap with white. So all the colors that are on this dangle, because there's a little opening in between here, is all the colors that are on this pen. So I thought it was super cute. I love it. So I added that pen in there. And right here are the paper clips that I showed you ladies that I made. And that's just the topper. And this is the, what's her name? Oh, I don't remember her name. This is a bow die that I just recently purchased. I seen another YouTuber who purchased this from her store, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. So I went ahead and got that. I put a button on top of that, and then I just put a bling in the middle. Then I used my Sweet Stamp Shop stitched layered hearts, and then I just put one heart inside of this heart, and then I ran it through the die so that that would be on there. And then I have these clips all on here, which I showed previously. This was the swap that I made them for. So I just put them clipped on here. This heart's not attached to here, so this can be recycled. Excuse me. So that is that one. Okay. Then I went ahead and I created, here's another bag, or a bow, I'm sorry. And these ones right here are, I have beads strung on here, but these are all dangles. Let me go ahead and open it so that she could have for her stash when she's making stuff. So I have it on here already with the lobster claw ready to use. Let's get this camera to focus. Okay, so I have this really pretty glass heart that hangs from the side. It goes this way with a crown and a dangle that I made. Then I have it separated by another bead so she could reuse these beads. This whole idea came from Tara when we did our swap. She swapped with me. This is how she sent hers, and I loved this idea. So thank you, girl. And then here is another bead dangle. This right here is an acrylic bead with dried flowers inside of it. I've had that one for a while. And I have just these pretty purple little acrylic beads, and then this is another acrylic bead with an acrylic bead cap. And I just made that one, so that one's on that side. Then I did another one right here with purple, and then a milk glass color, and it has a crown on it, and then it has a floating heart. I did this one right here, which is another, it's a mermaid color type green heart, and it floats on the side. These hearts came from Los Angeles and LA, so in case somebody asks me, that's where they were purchased. And then I just have two milk glass colors there, and then right here I did another one, and this one just has 3 different pearls on it, and then a little floating heart. So these are all of the little zipper pull dangles that I made to go inside of her loaded pocket. And how I did it to make it that way is I got a little hole punch, and then I just punched it there at the very edge so that it would open like that, because I think that's what Tara did. So that's what I did, and I just tied it in the back. Okay, then I went ahead with my Holtz die, and I made some rosettes with the paper line, and then I used this beautiful rose gold coppery type paper that I got. I have no clue where I got it, since it was an individual sheet, and I just made the rosettes so that she could alter them. So I didn't want to add anything on top of these. I just left them plain because I liked that when Tara had sent me some, she sent them with, they were blanks, so that I could add the tops on them. So I did the same thing, and I just put a little bag topper, and then I just put another rosette on here. So these are the rosettes that come in the Holtz one, these 3. And I love it. So stinking cute. And I repurposed this bag. It was stickers that were in it, and I just repurposed it because I couldn't find anything for the rosettes to go in. And then I did this one right here, which these are all the little flares that I made and showed previously. So, and this is the bag topper I used. This is a banner die. I just layered 2 different banners on top of each other, and they came with this banner die as well from Allie. And then just put cute little flowers on top. So these ones are here, so super cute. And then I did this one right here with these cute little envelopes that I've shown previously that I made. So cute. They're adhered with just a smidge dot of Scotch Quick Dry. Just a smidge, so she could pop it off and it won't rip, because I have the removable glue dots, and oh my gosh, these things fall right off. They're just not good. I don't like them at all. I threw the whole thing away. I was so irritated. Because they popped off way too easy, and I didn't want to use the real ones because those ones will rip the paper. So like I said, I just use a smidge, just a dot of that. And then here's another layered banner die. This was also part of the other 2. There came 4 dies, banner dies, in the one that I purchased from Allie. So that is this right here. Okay, and then what I did at the bottom, since it's really tall, is I went ahead and I bought this Easter time in different colors, because I knew I was going to use it just like I would use paper shred, and then I just shoved it in there so that it would stop things from falling all the way through. So you see right here I didn't have to, because it's much more shallow in here. So you see, this is how it looks without all the goods flowing out of it. There we go. So I absolutely love how dimensional and how pretty it looks when everything is flowing out of it. I hope Chandi loves it. I really had a blast putting all of this stuff together inside of her loaded envelope. There's only so much you can put, and man, I was really like, no, I need to load it and pack it down. So I had a blast doing that, and I love doing these things because these are all things that she can use for, her, things that she's creating. And I really loved these right here, making little rosettes. So fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a blast, like I said, putting this together for Chandi, and I hope she loves it. I can't wait to receive hers because I already know she killed it. So thank you guys so much for stopping by, and for any comments or anything like that. I really appreciate everything. You guys are so truly amazing. So I hope you had an amazing weekend, that you got to craft a little, and I will see you guys really soon with some more projects coming up. All right, I'll see you later, ladies. Bye.